locura con las inscripciones. Con las inscripciones. Muy buenos días a todos. ¿Se escucha?
Sí, se escucha.
Sí, profe.
Gracias. Muy buenos días a todos. Bienvenidos a EDUCAB TV Inglés. Soy Yolanda López, profesora y coordinadora académica de la Escuela de Educación de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello, y les quiero dar la más cordial bienvenida a nuestro espacio, EDUCAB TV Inglés. Este es un espacio único, interactivo, lúdico y pertinente, diseñado para reforzar las clases en el área de inglés y dirigido a los estudiantes de quinto año de educación media general. Nos acompaña la profesora Indira Bakchi, profesora a tiempo completo en Lane Community College, ubicado en el estado de Oregon, ciudad de Eugene, donde es profesora en el área de inglés como segunda lengua. Además, es profesora voluntaria para esta iniciativa. Juntas llevamos de la mano este proyecto. En esta etapa, los estudiantes de la Escuela de Educación de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello, Alexandra Albornoz, Karla Tirado y Santiago Tineo, serán nuestros profesores facilitadores. Ellos nos han creado un espacio en Google Classroom para ofrecer actividades asíncronas que complementen nuestros encuentros en Zoom. Una vez más, gracias a todos por estar. Bienvenidos. Les cedo la palabra a los profesores Alexandra, Karla y Santiago para dar comienzo a nuestro encuentro en el día de hoy. Adelante, bienvenidos.
Hi guys, welcome once again to EDUCAB TV Inglés. Well, the topic we are going to talk about this week is the questions. Okay, if you don't know us, we are your teachers. My name is Alexandra Albornoz. I'm 23 years old and I study at EDUCAB. I study education, pedagogical science.
Hello, everyone. You all know me. I'm Santiago Tineo, one of your teachers. I'm 22 years old, and I'm also studying education in pedagogical sciences in EDUCAB.
Hello, guys. Well, as you know, my name is Tirado. I am 20 years old, and also, as my partners, I study education in political science.
Well, in our classes, we have some rules. You can ask if you have questions, but if you want to ask or participate, you have to raise your hand and always keep your microphone on mute if you're not participating. Okay, before we start with our class this week, we have a little review about adjective clauses. As you know, we studied adjective clauses last week, so let's go to the practice we have. Okay, this is a little test where you can select some numbers. And in these numbers, you will find some questions about adjective clauses. So we have the first question here. Let's see. After seeing the city's website, it is worth exploring the wide array of local museums. Most, we have one space, shirt and $4. So we have some options. Letter A, letter B, letter C, D, E. So what do you think we can put here? The teachers will help me. I think letter C, of which.
Yeah, I think too.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see. Letter C. Okay, it is correct. So let's go to the next one. Let's see. Maybe number 5. Okay. None of the explanations they have made could excuse the way, space, the firm carried out, out its finance policy. I don't know. So we have,
A.
okay, thank you very much. Now we have any space we have to fill with some letter. Letter A, that, letter B, whose, letter C, when, letter D, what, and letter E, why. So we have to think about this.
think
I
it's
will
letter
say it's letter A.
Letter A, that. Yeah, it has sense. Let's see, letter A. Okay, it is correct. So we can see another number. Okay, maybe Karla wants to choose another number.
Number 4.
Okay, let's see, number 4. There is the Silham model contained in a, oh my God, this word. Amendment to the Constitution under a space. President has considerable discretionary authority. So we have again to select another number. And maybe we can remember the list we had last week about adjective clauses. So whose? Yeah, I think so. Let's see whose.
I'm sorry, what letter did you say?
B.
Letter B.
Letter B.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Oh. Oh,
No.
that's the
Maybe
big
letter C.
whom.
Okay, we trust you. Letter C.
I think it's A again, but let's see letter C.
Okay.
No.
Well, let's
Letter
try
A.
it. Let's try it.
Good letter A. Okay, congratulations.
That is correct.
Santiago.
Good
Yeah,
job,
that's correct.
teacher Santiago.
Yeah. Good job. Now, Santiago, is your turn. You have to select another. Okay. The king's comings and goings did not affect the state or nation, space, they ruled. Okay. Let's see, think about it. Welcome, Gabriel. Good morning.
Yes,
We are
good
doing
morning, Gabriel.
a
Good
review
morning,
about last
Gabriel.
week. And we have to select the correct option in this question. So if you want to participate, you can talk or put the answer in the chat. Don't worry. So let's think, means, comments, and goings do not affect the state or nation.
Maybe letter B.
That they will. I was thinking about that. Maybe it can work.
Okay, let's see.
Letter B.
Sounds good. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Good job, Karla.
Good job. Okay, Gabriel, what number do you want?
Number 11.
Okay, let's see number 11. Okay, we have to select two things here. Can you read the question, please?
Okay. In the settlement extends to any level or other entity, practice are controlled by universal executives are prohibited. I don't know how can I pronounce that word. From buying advertisements.
Controlled.
Okay, control.
Mhm.
Okay, now we can think about the two words are missing here. The settlement,
I think it's letter B.
where, okay, we have where, the settlement, in which practices, yeah, you're right. No, why?
I think it's letter C.
Letter C, okay, let's see. Wow, congratulations.
Hey, good job.
Okay. Maybe we can do another and we can continue with the class. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher Yolanda, what number do you want?
Number 7.
Okay, number 7, let's see. Okay, in cultures, patriarchy is accepted as the only proper family structure. Boys and girls may be trapped in a pattern of relationships and dependence can frustrate them both. Okay, we have two spaces. In cultures, I think it could be letter A. I don't know, what do you think?
Yes, I think it's letter A.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, me too.
No, we're wrong again.
Letter B.
Maybe it's letter B.
Letter B.
Okay, letter C.
Okay, letter B. Okay, now we can
Yay.
continue with the class, I guess. Okay, the objectives of this class are identify when to use tag questions, analyze how to use tag questions, and the third one, formulate tag questions. Now let's see. Okay, but before we start, what is a tag question? A tag question is a special construction in English. It is a statement followed by a mini question. We start questions to ask for confirmation. They mean something like, is that right? Or do you agree? They are very common in English. Okay, this is a definition, but we are going to see more about this in the next slide. So, please, Santiago. Okay, we have the structure of that questions in the affirmative form. So we have the formula that says affirmative sentence plus comma plus auxiliary verb in negative plus a subject pronoun and plus the question marks. So Gabriel, can you read the example we have?
Okay. The example is Annie is the tallest in class. Isn't she?
Yeah, thank you very much. And I don't know if you, one of the teachers want to give an example about this structure.
Maybe today is yesterday. It, sorry.
Don't worry.
Today is Friday. Today is Friday.
Yeah. Or another way, it can be like, we are in class, aren't we? So,
Teacher, an example could be like the teacher did a test, didn't she?
yeah, it is correct.
Okay.
You got it. So we can continue.
Well, we have some examples that we can see better. Like a question in affirmative, we have because this first example, like it's behind me, isn't it? It refers that the cat is behind you. The other one is beautiful, isn't it? And the last one, it is over, isn't it? We have the same structure, the part in positive, but the other part, the answer we can see is in negative. You can hear me.
Yeah, but a little low.
Okay, maybe it's the internet. Okay, let's check the structure of the questions in negative. Gabriel, you can read the structure, please.
Gabriel.
The example or the structure?
The structure, please.
Okay. Negative sentence plus comma plus auxiliary verb in positive plus subject pronoun plus punctuation mark.
Okay, thank you. Well, we can see in the sample, Annie isn't the tallest in the class. Is she? We have the structure, the negative sentence, Annie isn't the tallest in the class. The comma, the auxiliary verb in positive, in this case is, because we have before the isn't, and the subject pronoun. In this case is she, because we refer about Annie, and this question mark is not supposed to be there. Okay, we have to correct this. Okay, let's continue. I know the question mark is supposed to be there. Yeah, it's good, the question mark, sorry, by my. Okay, we have these examples. Maybe teacher Lada can read the sample of the first picture, please.
Who? Gabriel.
The first picture. No, teacher Yolanda, please.
Okay. Here we have examples for structure of tag questions in negative form. You didn't eat all the chocolate, did you?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Then next, you can see the sentence is in negatives and we respond with did you. The other example is today isn't a nice day, is it? And the last one, you can do exercise, can you? Okay, what are the steps to use tag questions? Step 1. First, you need to analyze the verb tense in which you are going to make your sentence. Signs depending on this, the sentence will change. Okay, the step 2. Next, you need to remember that your tag question must go in the positive form from your initially phrase. So if you the sentence in affirmative, it should change to negative and vice versa. Well, we can see with a little sample of the next. In the next slide. Well, this is a meme about Patrick that said, when it's a positive statement, there have to be a negative tag question. When it's a negative statement, there has to be a positive tag question. We see this in the structure of tag questions, if we can remember. Okay, and finally, step 3. Then you should remember that you must change the subject of the sentence. And you must not repeat the only you use at the beginning, but the sentence pronoun of English. Let's see the example. Okay, Gabriel, you can read, please, this paragraph? Let me give you a sample how to read. Jessica changed to she. You can continue, please.
Okay. Like Jessica changed to she, like that.
Yes.
Mario changed to he. This TV show changed to it. Miami changed to it. My sisters and I changed to we, and the soldiers changed today.
Okay, thank you, Gabriel. Well, we can
Anytime.
see this example. We have this sentence. Jessica is working now, isn't she? We use she instead of Jessica because we're just the pronoun, not the subject that we used before.
Okay, guys, and now for step 4, you always need to remember that when you are pronunciating these sentences, you must raise the tone in the auxiliary of the sentence so that the listener understand that you are asking for confirmation of the information. And well, you can see here a little table that says that you should raise your tone at the end.
Okay, it's time to practice with word wow. Okay, let's begin. Okay, we have this first sentence. I haven't told you. The answer, what do you think will be, Gabriel?
Can you repeat, please?
The answer of this question. What will be the question? I haven't told you. What do you think will be the answer?
Have I?
Let's try. Good job. Okay, we have this sentence. You are Susan. Maybe Santiago, what do you think could be the answer?
I think will be, aren't you?
Okay, that's right.
Where you have
Yeah.
to raise your tone, like, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. She went to the museum last week. What do you think could be the answer, Alexandra?
Didn't she?
Yes. We're doing very well. Okay. Tell me words in a library. What do you think could be the answer, teacher Yolanda?
Doesn't he?
Yes. Yay, we're doing great. Okay. Penguins can fly. Can they could be the answer. Okay. Okay. We can speak English and Spanish. What do you think could be the answer, Gabriel?
Can't we?
Can we? Correct. Let's continue. Okay. He won't tell her. What do you think could be the answer, Alessandra?
Will he?
Will he? Correct. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this last name. Well, Mr. Sarada is from Germany. What do you think could be the answer, Santiago?
I
Schwarz.
think it
Schwarz.
isn't he.
Okay. Well, we only have 2 options, so cars pollute the environment. What do you think could be the answer, teacher Yolanda?
Don't they?
Don't they? Okay. And well, the only option that left is I am a student. Aren't I?
Teacher, why aren't?
Oof, Santiago, please click show the answers. I don't remember the sentence, sorry. The last one. And what
Wait,
is
I
it?
think they are like randomized a little or no. No, they are.
I don't know. Okay. I am a student. Hey, it's correct. What is aren't I? This is a mistake here. Good
Yes.
job, Gabriel. There is a mistake. Good job.
Will be aren't you?
No, because it said I'm a student, so it will be I'm not. Tipo, yes, I'm not I. Maybe it could be like
It's a
that.
I
mistake.
think it's okay. I mean, I think the trouble is like you are referring like the students overall, but specifically yourself. Like I don't believe there is a singular way to refer to yourself in a tag question, or at least that one.
Yeah, maybe it could be that. Okay, let's continue with the
But-
class.
Yes,
It-
but
oh,
I is with am, so will be aren't you, but not aren't I, because with I is am. Perhaps they have a mistake here, or was aren't you, or I am not I. But for
But
me will be
he's
aren't
like
you.
speaking of himself.
Mhm. Perhaps the correct one will be I'm not I, but not are not.
Well, anyways, if we continue with our class, well, we'll see, we will have a reading, but first we need to know some words that you guys might not know. So we have here a glossary, and well, as you can see, we have a lot of words. So let's see what's their meaning. The first one is development. Is the growth of something such as a business or an industry. And maybe teacher Alexandra can help me out with the next one.
Field.
Yeah,
Okay, field is a subject that people study or an area of activity.
exactly. Thank you very much. Now, what is a data set? It's a collection of related sets of information that is composed of separate elements but can be manipulated as a unit by a computer. Now we have aforementioned, maybe teacher Karla can help me out with that.
Okay, affirmation. Denoting a thing or person previously mentioned.
Exactly, thank you very much. And well, we have attempt, which is to try to do something. Let's continue with the glossary. Oops, okay. We have the Turing test, which is a test which is used to, well, yeah, test a machine abilities to exhibit intelligent behavior similar to that of a human. It theoretically could be even smarter than a human, but yeah, that's a Turing test. And well, we have pioneering. Maybe Jesus or Gabriel can help me out with that one.
Can you repeat?
With pioneering, the second one.
To read.
The second one.
Okay, pioneering. It's involving new ideas or methods.
Mhm.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Now we have anti-Semitism, which is hostility to or prejudice against Jewish people. We have bias, which is prejudice in favor or against one thing. And well, maybe teacher Yolanda can help me out with the last one.
Luddite is a person opposed to the new technology or ways of working.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's see. We have a reading, a really long one, and it's about artificial intelligence. I guess you guys know some things about this since the AIs has been have been doing a lot of noise, yeah, recently. So let's see. What can we learn about the AIs today? Okay, here we have the reading comprehension, artificial intelligence, the dawn of a new era. I think I will read the first paragraph. But give me a minute.
I can.
Jesus?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Artificial intelligence, or has recently become a hot topic, with some amazing developments being made in the field. One of the most popular of such developments is the use of chatbots and language models such as GPT and Daily, which are already revolutioning the way we work and communicate. This article will focus on the examples of the aforementioned ChatGPT and Daily, discussing their strengths and weakness, and will look at how they will impact on our future.
Thank you very much. Can someone else please read the second paragraph?
I can. Okay, what is AI? First, however, we need to clarify that AI is artificial intelligence. It is an attempt to simulate human intelligence with machines, specifically computers. These efforts concentrate particularly on producing language that sounds human, recognizing and responding appropriately to human speech, and recognizing visual objects. A long-standing test of whether a computer can be intelligent in the Turing test, named after a pioneering computer scientist. Alan Turing, this test simplified requires a machine to convince a human that they are talking to another human. Also, many people may say the conqueror AI is able to present as human. It is still relatively easy to identify the all AI as no humans. This article will explore some of the ways that AI still fails to present as indistinguishable for humans.
That's correct. Thank you very much. Let's see, I think I can read this one. So what are ChatGPT and Dolly? ChatGPT is a chatbot developed by OpenAI that uses a language model to generate human-like responses to user input, giving the impression that the user is speaking with another human. Chatbots are commonly used, for example, to facilitate sales on websites. In the case of ChatGPT, it has been trained on a large dataset of human conversations and can be handled a wide range of topics, from general chit-chat to more complex discussions. OpenAI, the organization responsible for ChatGPT, has also made waves with her image creation utility. DALL-E, rather than producing text, is a neutral network that generates images from text descriptions. It has been trained on a dataset of text-image pairs and can generate a wide range of image, from photorealistic to highly stylized, based on a given text input. And now, well, we have this next paragraph. Maybe teacher Alexandra can help us.
Okay, let's see. Let me fix something here. The advantage of commercial AI. One of the main strengths of both applications is their ability to generate human-like responses and images. Chat GPT's responses are often oh my gosh, it's very long. Indistinguishable from those of a human. This ability to mimic human interaction make it a useful tool for customer service or personal assistant applications. New applications for the software are being discovered daily. Social media is full of ingenious examples of AI creation, from coding websites to writing the content that is hosted on that website. DALL-E's generate images are also impressive, showing a level of creativity and style that is difficult for humans to replicate. This makes them both valuable tools for create tasks, such as generating content for social media or advertising.
That's correct, thank you. I will finish this part. Another strength of ChatGPT and DALL-E is their efficiency. Both models can generate responses so much faster than any human could. This speed makes them incomparably useful for generating content at scale. This could be especially useful in sectors like marketing, where the ability to generate ideas quickly is a major advantage. And well, we have now the downsides. Maybe teacher Yolanda, can you help us read this part, please?
Of course. Will be the last one or this one, however?
This part, like
okay,
the downsides.
The downsides.
To here, yeah.
Okay, the downsides. However, ChatGPT and DALL-E also have their limitations and problems. One already apparent problem of ChatGPT is that it can generate responses that are incorrect, inappropriate, or offensive. This is because it has been trained on data set of human conversations that includes a wide range of topics and language, including incorrect, offensive, or inappropriate material. This can be addressed by using appropriate filters and moderation, but it is still an issue that needs to be considered when using this type of software. Notable examples so far include the software generation and article justifying and semantic and instructions on how to build a bomb.
Thank you, teacher Yolanda.
It's a pleasure.
I will continue also with this part. And well, fundamentally, the quality of the output still depends on the quality of the training data. Both models generate responses and images based on patterns and associations learned from the such data. If the training data is biased or limited in some way, this will be reflected in the output. For example, if the training data includes an overwhelming number of conversations with a certain demographic, the model is likely to generate responses that are more characteristic of that demographic. Similarly, if the training data for DALI is stylistically limited, the model has the same limitations. So let's see, we have here another part, maybe teacher Karla can help me, or anyone else want to read this?
Okay, reflecting our bias. This bias from the source material can cause various of other problems. For example, many people have used AI images generation to make profile pictures of themselves for social media. However, many women are disappointed to find that their AIs generate pictures were highly sexualized. This is because women were represented in a much more sexualized way than the men in the images that the IS was training on. This issue or depends on the input material reveals the most important limitation of any software of this kind, that is only really able to imitate and has no capacity to innovate. Any definition of intelligence that did not include the ability to innovate would certainly be somewhat incomplete, unable to provide any real innovation. Such software cannot yet compete with human ingenuity or creativity.
Thank you, teacher Karla. Let's see this part. Another issue related to the datasets that AI software is trained on is that of intellectual property. Many artists whose work, even copyrighted material, has been used as a stimulus for this type of software are not happy. Some have even pointed out examples where partial remnants of signatures appear in images produced by AI. The creator of DALI, however, claims that there is no database where copies of other people's work are stored. Rather, he says any apparent pre-production is more a matter of inspiration than plagiarism or intellectual property theft. And well, we have here another paragraph. Maybe Gabriel, can you help me read this part, please?
The unfair competition.
Yeah.
Okay. The use of AI to generate artistic output also creates another ethical problem. Does AI art devalue human art? A contestant in a state fair art competition recently won first prize with a beautiful digital painting. However, other competitors sorry, competitors and commentators were angry. The reason the winning painting had been produced by an AI. Many competitors felt that there are double that.
Yeah, that's a little mistake of the text.
Okay, felt that it was unfair to enter AI artwork into the competition. Admittedly, the artwork was really quite impressive, despite being produced by software.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Okay, I will continue with this paragraph. Let's see, academics have also raised the alarm about how easily students can use AI to cheat. Before they even knew what ChatGPT was, many teachers and professors became aware that something was happening. Many reported that students were submitting work that was far beyond their normal ability or effort. Plagiarism is hardly a new problem for academia. In fact, academic platforms like Google Classroom have integrated plagiarism detectors that scan the work for combination of words that are identical to existing work. There are already applications which can identify AI text with a good degree of certainty, but students can easily avoid detection by copyright and paraphrasing AI content. And well, we have this part.
Okay.
Who wants to
Jesus,
help me?
Jesus, would you like to read for us? Jesus, would you like to read?
Okay, the main limitation of current AL is that the speed providing reconnaissance that, at least superficially, simply sophisticated. It has no conceptual understanding. For example, simple logical or mathematical problems that could be solved by most children are still impossible for AL. Whereas like if it takes 2 Earths to agree in the sun, how long will it take for uh, uh,
16, 16 shirts to dry in the sun.
16 to shirts to agree
To
in the
dry,
sun?
to dry.
Okay, dry in the sun will
The
provide
sun, in the sun.
we will provide communicate incorrect answers arrived at by superfluous calculations. The reason for this, although the chatbot recognizes the words and can assemble a responses, it has no ability to understand the subject at all. This is perhaps the greatest weakness of contemporary AR software and exposes the enormous gap between human intelligence, and the superficial nature of AL.
Thank you very much, Jesus. Okay, let's see. We have a little bit more of text. This was a long reading, but well, I will do this part. Adapting to the future. Despite these limitations, ChatGPT and DALL-E have the potential to revolutionize the way we work and communicate. When used as a virtual assistant to automate tasks in bulk, AI can free up humans to focus on more complex tasks. Even with this lack of innovation, personal experience, or any sort of real understanding, this type of software will bring about enormous change in the way we live and work. If AI can reliably replace human labor, it is highly likely that many jobs will completely disappear. This change will likely be comparable with the Industrial Revolution. Many jobs in agriculture became obsolete when farming became mechanized. Textile workers led by Paul Luth tried to sabotage the machines that replaced them by throwing their shoes into the machinery. And well, teacher Karla, do you want to finish the reading? Please.
Okay. Okay. Both of these examples have enormous economic and social consequences and give the scope of the change at hand. We should anticipate a good deal of uncertainty. This time, the machines aren't just coming for medial jobs. No sector will remain unaffected by the technology. whether in the training stop, teaching, custom relations, or therapy, AI will make any previous considered safe job redundant, unless we like to deliberately sabotage this wave of machinification. We will need to carefully manage the change that brings to avoid socioeconomic chaos.
Thank you very much. Well, I will say something. Personally, I don't like AIs that much because they are kind of a threat for us, not in a Terminator kind of thing, but I think they're kind of a threat. And yeah, there's been some jobs that now are AI. There was a company recently that fired a lot of people because they were starting to use AI for that department specifically. It wasn't like something too important, but yeah, that already happened. And well, the plagiarism of the students, it's also an issue, even though there are scans that can sometimes tell us, the teachers, that someone is using AI. It's not 100% reliable, so it's really troublesome. But well, that aside, I think we can answer some questions here. Let's see. Oh, it's not working
Okay,
right
don't
now.
worry.
Can you see it, Carla, or is it me? I don't think this is working right now.
Go down. You
Down.
did more
Okay,
down.
yeah, it was
Here.
here, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Okay, don't worry about that, Gabriel.
Let's see Jesus,
Okay.
because Alexandra is not with us and
yeah,
Gabriel is not with us.
they
No,
are
it's with Jesus.
together, yeah.
Ah,
that's
okay.
Also, I'm seeing in the chat that teacher Alexandra put a material that would answer Gabriel's question before. And yeah, R&I was the correct form for what I'm seeing for the word wall activity. But yeah.
Teacher, but why is correct in that specific tag question? We can put that.
Well, I will say, I mean, you're talking about yourself, but when you use student in that question, you are kind of referring to the students as a whole. You know, like being a student
Like
is not like,
in general.
yeah, something like that. Like when you refer to a student, it's not like there is only one student or something like that. It's like a lot of students. I don't know if
It's,
that makes a lot of sense.
it's like the expression, if I were if I were architect, you know what is that expression?
Can you repeat it, please?
I will write it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, well, in the meantime, what do you think is ChatGPT? A neural network that generates images from text descriptions, or a chatbot developed by OpenAI?
Architect.
Perhaps letter A.
You think it's the first one?
What do you think?
Let me
I think it's the
think.
second one.
Yeah, me too. I think it's the second one.
Okay, let's see the chat. Oh, okay, let's see. If I were an architect in the chat. Well, that depends on what you are trying to say. Like, will
Didn't
depend on
you?
the context.
Yes,
Actually.
will be didn't you? Without the if. Because
Okay,
that
it's
is
an
conditional.
expression. I don't know, maybe I don't think I know this expression right now or that, but yeah, you were right. Kind of when you were saying like in a general aspect, I will say yes, it was kind of general. But yes, it depends on the context, yes. So Carl and I vote for a chatbot.
Yes, the second one.
Okay, let's see. Let's review. Don't know if this one, maybe
Next,
after, yeah, let's see. Okay, so what does the article suggest is a strength, if this is a strength of ChatGPT? Its ability to generate appropriate and inoffensive responses, its ability to generate human-like responses, or its ability to generate a highly styled and creative image. I think it's the second one.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too.
I am with you.
Okay, let's go for the next one. What does the article suggest is a weakness of ChatGPT, that it can generate inappropriate or offensive responses, its ability to generate human-like responses, or that is limited to the styles of the image that this is trained on. What do you guys think?
Oof. I am into the second and the third one. Let me think a little bit.
I think it's the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
That is the
I read,
weakness. Weakness. Yes.
I read wrong. I read can't. I read can't. No can.
Okay.
Don't
Okay,
worry.
this is the first one. It's the first
Yeah, yeah, don't
Yes,
worry.
the first one. Because it's the weakness.
Okay, according to the text, academics and teachers noticed that students were having in work that was very similar. Students were having work that wasn't as good as their usual work. Students were handing in work that was better than their usual work, or students were handing in work that was superficial and contained factual errors. What do you guys think? I think
Let me think.
it is the third one.
Maybe the third one. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, and the last one. What?
We don't respond to number one.
Yeah, I was saying that. We'll go back to that one.
Okay.
What example does the article give as dangerous presented by AI? That it can make people think that they are talking to other humans, that people will miss real human contact, or that people can access dangerous information.
Maybe the third
Perhaps
one.
the third one.
Third one. Actually, I don't know about this one.
I don't know. Maybe the first one, because in the reading we saw this, that it can make people think that they are talking to other humans.
Let's see, Gabriel, Jesus, what do you guys think about this one? Because we are kind of trouble here. I think, teacher Yolanda, you said the third, right?
Yeah. Yes, I think about the third one. Let's see. Jesus and Gabriel, what do you think about this question? Which is the answer?
Okay. Then you press reply. Yeah. I think, well, I don't remember.
Well, it wasn't specifically said, I believe, but go for it. Like, what do you think is the actual correct answer?
I think if the is the first one, but could be also the third one.
Okay,
I don't know.
let's see. Don't worry. Looks like it's correct, actually. So good job. Let's see the first one, which we missed. Oh, I think this is. I think we can skip this, taking in mind that we are running late. But for what I can see,
Review.
we did it right. Like they are all in blue, so
Mhm.
it's okay. So let's go for
Review. Mhm.
yeah. Okay. A recommendation, a quick recommendation for you. Listen to podcasts. You can find podcasts that expand your knowledge and improve your English skills. In Spotify, you can find some of them like 6-minute grammar, perfect listening and writing, diálogos en inglés. Familiarize yourself with everyday situations of English like taking a taxi. And well, we have here some tips for you guys. The first one being get adequate hearing aids. The second one, select a podcast according to your English level. The third one, find a topic that interests you. Or add a conversational podcast to your list and enjoy. And well, guys, remember always to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find all the classes. Also join our Google Classroom where you can find a lot of materials, the recording of the classes, the slides, and a whole bunch of different things that can help you improve your English. And well, see you next Friday at 11 a.m. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Okay.
Bye-bye, guys.
Our students are talking about if we can recommend some names of podcasts.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know. I don't see that much podcast, to be honest.
Yes, me
Do you know
too.
one, Karla?
We can write at the chat because they would like to have this information.
Maybe we can put that in the classroom. We can investigate about that and put some recommendations because I don't know so many podcasts in English. I know principally in Spanish, but we're trying to involve our English.
Okay. So Jesus and Gabriel, we are going to put in our classroom some examples of podcasts because we have in mind some of them, but in Spanish. The idea is to have in English. So it's all right for you? Okay. So see you next week. Thank you very much for your participation. And remember, we are going to have our last class just March 24. So we wait for you next week and 24 too.
See you
Okay.
guys. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you.